Be up, guys. Apologies for that, but don't know why it went to mute. But anyway, the microphone. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you are watching this, and sorry I'm delayed for slight late again. A little bit late getting on here, so apologies, but only slightly. I'm trying to get better if I can. I do obviously have other things to deal with in my life, but and I love doing this though, and I always do, and I always will. Want to keep this going. I think it's a great channel that I'm doing, and I'm trying to put my team out there about the bees, and it's doing quite well. It's been fairly successful. Yes, it's still small, and I'm still trying to grow it. I'm still trying to get more subs, of course, and hopefully we'll get a few at some stage again. Trying to get 250 and beyond now. But anyway, it was only going to be originally. This was going to be a transfer stream about just one player, and that was Michael Parker. Ex-West Brom player, and only 21-year-old that plays in Sweden, centre back. But I've since had an update, a transfer update about Saeed Almada, that we've made a second bid for Saeed Almada. So, I've had to incorporate that into it now. We now up the bid, a new one, and we'll get into that. I think we talk about that one actually first. I think we will. The other one is essentially maybe a rumour, so I'll leave that till last anyway. But this is the big one now. The fact that we made another bid for this guy means we're serious about trying to buy him. I think he looks a real quality player as well, and we are serious about buying this guy, and it helps obviously that nobody else has obviously come in yet exactly to bid for him, and that really does help, and let's hope fingers crossed that our road is clear to get this guy, to actually sign him. We're in the box seat, we're in the driving seat, and we're in cruise control to go in and get this guy. And it looks that way at the moment, that's for sure. But I'll just get the articles up, and we'll talk about all this and go into it all a bit more. For sure. All right. Let's go to I'll do this one. Hold on a minute, guys. Just trying to get this one up, because there's obviously a few articles talking about it now. This is just one of them. So let's get into this. And here we go. Right. And there we go. That's the article. We're one of the many articles about it at the moment. And Brentford make second offer for Colne star Saeed Almada. Brentford FC have upped their bid for one FC Colne youngster Saeed Almada to €45 million plus bonuses, Sport Build reports. After having a first bid for Saeed Almada rejected by one FC Colne, Brentford FC have reportedly improved their bid for the youngster. According to Sport Build, an initial offer worth £40 million plus €40 million plus €5 million in bonuses and a sell-on clause was turned down immediately by the Billy Goats. Brentford are now understood to have improved their offer to €45 million up front, plus lower but more easily achievable bonuses and a 15% sell-on clause. Whether that will be enough for Cole, who have previously been reported to value the 19-year-old at €50 million, remains to be seen. Well, obviously, I hope so. We're not giving up. Obviously, we're trying to going for it. I mean, yes, it's going to be a bit lower than Nabon. That's what it looks like. It's going to be lower, which it is lower. But at the end of the day, we're trying to get him in a bit cheaper, and then, as we all know, sell him on for a lot more. And this guy is another real talent. So, this is going to be a hell of a signing if we get him. So let's go to this next one. And it's this. Brentford closing in on big money transfer after meeting with agents. Club planning for massive influx of money. Brentford are now holding talks with Cologne star Saeed Amala and his representatives directly about a move this summer. Sport Build report that the Bees' efforts for the 19-year-old are now advancing, and talks between Brentford's lawyers were recently planned. Brentford talks with agents. The newspaper explains that last weekend had an air of departure about it. On Friday, Saeed Amala dropped off his private car at the dealership. According to the newspaper's information, talks with Brentford and the Cologne striker's family lawyer, possibly about contract details, was scheduled after that on Sunday. Almada then posted a video of his goals for Cologne. At that point, Brentford were already prepared to adjust their offer for the forward. Instead of a €40 million base payment plus 15% sell-on clause for the Bundesliga club, the offer is now €45 million immediately. This includes lower bonuses for easily attainable transfer fees and a 15% sell-on fee. The chances of a quick transfer are increasing daily. Cologne are already planning what they'll do with the money. €45 million transfer fee. Sporting director Thomas Kessler and coach Rene Ragnar are building a new team together with squad planner Tim Stuyton. They can access a completely different level of talent with such a massive influx of money. While the German club are losing their best player, they know they can go full throttle in their second year after promotion. They are financially sound. There are no gaps to plug. As a result, the entire sum from the sale to Brentford can be invested in the squad over the next few years. Brentford, meanwhile, are paying big to sign one of the most exciting talents in Germany football. The 19-year-old sensation has racked up 13 goals and 3 assists this season, matching elite production with a fearless big game mentality. He's already earned big recognition, with Bayern Munich manager Vincent Kompany publicly marvelling at him and his athleticism. Now Brentford are set to secure his signature, and a deal Bees fans should be very excited about. Yeah, well, I could say we are, and it looks like this could be, it's going to happen pretty soon if all this is to be believed. This is going to happen very quickly, and I hope it does. And it looks like a real talent, this young man. Be up to you, Harry. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're good, my friend. Good evening, Steve. Hope you're good, mate. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm doing well. Very happy about this. Looks like we are definitely serious, and we're trying to get this guy out over the line. This deal. The previous bid, our first bid, was rejected. So yeah, we're trying to get. We're moving up. We're moving the bid up, the price up. We are really serious. We are not joking with this. We are going to get this player over the line, and I really hope so. He's supposed to be very, very exciting, a very good young player, and I'd like to see. We need some extra attacking, some good, dangerous attacking up there. And this player could be it. He can play either wing, either side, left or right wing. So that's the talent we could be getting, and we could be very much a very good attacking team then if we get this guy in, plus others. I still think the defence needs tightening. I think we need a defensive midfielder as well in front of that to protect them. Need somebody who can get their foot in, really get into them, into players, not just hold off. Really, really go in and, go in big, go for the ball, get the ball, win it, and get us going up front, get the attack going or whatever. And we haven't got that at the moment. And we have got some very good midfielders, and of course Damsgaard, one total world-class midfielder, playmaker, you could say. But the rest are fairly good. Of course, Jordan Henderson is quality still, really. Although he tailed off at the end there, of course, as we know, probably had illness and other things, as well as probably just taking its toll the whole season. He's not that young anymore. Well, in a way, 30 odd, I always feel he's still young. But in footballing terms, 36, what he is now, it's still oldish age to be playing. But we all know a lot of players still can go until 40 odd. As like Ronaldo or something. Will go on till 40 odd. So I just feel this will be exciting. If we get this could be done very soon. This deal now. I really do think it's going to get done pretty soon. And our second signing already of the new season, which hasn't yet begun. And transfer window hasn't officially opened yet. Yet we got two signings nearly two signings now in already. So, we're getting our business done quickly, the Bees, We're not hanging around. We're really stinging, getting in quick for these players before it turns into a bidding war, which is what we don't want. If some other big teams come into this and start a bidding war, we got no chance, because it'd be more likely to go to a really bigger team, the likes of, I don't know, who would you say, Liverpool, United even, something like that, or, say an Arsenal, City. Well, I don't think they would, but you never know. If he is this exciting, he is this good, I mean, the bigger teams surely will be looking at him. So, we've got to be careful. We want to get this deal done, over the line, this player in, before it turns into a real big war, a big bidding war, which we'd have no chance in, really. So, I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with this. I mean, I'm liking how we're doing our business quickly, and we're not holding back. We're really trying to get these players in. And you know, and there is actually more other news about players. So I'm going to look at them as well in a minute. But let's go into obviously talking about this guy a bit more, because you know I feel we need to. He's, you know, he looks a real great player, and we're going to do our business again, getting the younger players in and for less money and sell them on for a big profit. You know, this is really coming together yet again. So let's go to other articles about it. Look at this one, and which may sort of talk about the same thing, I guess, similar. But you know, might be different a bit. I don't know. This one, obviously, the Borough of Hounslow Herald, which obviously deals with the local area where the Brentford Stadium is, the GTEC. You know, for that, obviously, the Herald. Brentford bid of over 40 million for Said Amala in improved offer. Brentford have improved their bid for FC Cologne talent Said Amala to 45 million euros, and it's 38.8 million. So in our money, it's not quite over the 40, but you know, we've only gone over. We bought Dango Watara, he was over 40 odd, 42 million, I believe. So plus bonuses. So obviously the bonuses will probably take it over 40 million anyway. After their initial offer was rejected. According to Sport Build, the B submitted a proposal of 40 million, 34.5 plus 5 million, 4.3 million in bonuses, and the sell-on clause to prize the 19-year-old from the Bundesliga side, which was immediately turned down. The improved bid allegedly includes 45 million euros up front, in addition to lower but more easily achievable bonuses. Pretty much the same thing I've already said. Achievable bonuses and a 15% sell-on clause. Cole reportedly value Almada at 50 million euros, 43 million, and are yet to respond to Brentford's second offer. Well, the thing is now that, you know, with the bonuses and so forth, it's going to take it over 40 million. So it's going to be probably pretty much, you know, near to what they want anyway. Nearer, anyway. The player has not agreed terms with the West Londoners and wants the two clubs to negotiate. Per Sky Sports, which is what we're doing. We are doing that. So the teenager scored 13 goals and set up 4 in the German top flight last term, drawing suitors with his pace, directness and flair from the left flank. His form sparked debate over a potential World Cup call-up, though he ultimately missed out on selection. Almada has previously been named in Julian Nagelsmann's Germany squad, but is yet to earn his first cap. Brentford are eager to improve their wide options this summer, especially on the left. Kevin Schade form waned, netting twice in his last 18 appearances, while Reece Nelson returned to Arsenal after an underwhelming season-long loan. The Bees have already shown intent in the window by signing centre-back Yannick Schuster, 20, from Red Bull Salzburg in a £17 million deal. So there we go, guys. It's we are really going about things, really seriously doing this, and you know, we're not hanging around. We're not letting the grass grow below us here. Getting these deals done and trying to improve this squad, get a bigger squad, maybe one capable of getting us into Europe this season, or at least getting us a long way away from relegation again, maybe even getting us a trophy, a Carabao Cup or FA Cup or something like that, at least, But, this could be amazing, this transfer. If it looks like it's on its way. I think this is more tempting for them to accept. It's not quite what they fully want, maybe, but it's damn close. And generally, teams will compensate and say, "Look, well, you're nearly there. You're nearly there, and we're happy with the deal, and the sell-on clause and so forth, and other things, which is a bonus for them." And his personal bonuses of 5 million odd euros or whatever all come together, and it's nearly getting towards that 50 mil. Well, 43. If it's 43 million, well, it's not far off it, is it? So, I've got a feeling they may accept this. I've got a feeling they might. This isn't long happened. This is only a few hours ago, if that. I don't know. What time did it say? When? No, can't see it. There was no actual time, was there? Let's go. Just go to another one and just see. Yeah, let's. It says one saying 8 hours ago, another one saying 4 hours ago. I mean, yeah. And this one is on X, so you pretty much would trust this, although obviously it's not Fabio Romano. But this is bullynews.com, Bundesliga. So Brentford FC have upped their bid for one FC Köln youngster, Said Almada, to £45 million plus bonuses. Sport Build reports. This is, well, I've already read this, but I read this one, I think. Yes, I read this one earlier. Yeah, read that one, so that's no good. I've already read it, done that one. But yeah, it wasn't that long ago, this news came through. So, for me, I think this could well happen. It's, I think they're going to accept that bid. I just got a feeling they will, and if not, well, I'm sure we could try a third bid. If we're really serious about getting this player, I think, and if they do want more, that what they want is 50 mil or whatever, I think we'd have to do it if we're really, really serious. And we could still get more for the player when we sell him on anyway, surely. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. If we're really this serious about it, I mean, we do have to wait. It's not long happened. Like, they haven't had a chance to respond just yet. It's happened fairly quick. So, let's give them a chance, see if they respond to this, and if it's positive or negative. And if it's negative, we'll have to up the bid maybe again. Negotiate the deal a bit more. But I'm fairly confident we can do that. Phil Giles and all that will do that really well for us. So, I really can see this probably just happening pretty soon, really, and I'm very confident about this one. I really am confident about this going ahead now, and yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see this, and let's see what happens. And I'm very excited because this player looks a real player. He looks a real baller. So let's go to this other next player I want to talk about. Hold on a minute, guys. Just got to get there. Yeah. Right. So this is the other. Well, the other one I've got on the obviously the thumbnail there as sort of a rumour. We apparently have links to this player, Michael Parker, who used to play for West Brom, and now playing playing in Grit in Sweden. His club there is Grit in Sweden. Just 21, centre back. Yet another centre back. Maybe we're looking to offload somewhere, Collins maybe, or Vandenberg, or so. Or the thing is, it may be Pinnock. I'd like to get rid of Aya for a start. I don't think Aya's good enough. Maybe he could come in for him as well. I mean, that would be amazing because we do need proper centre backs, and I'm just not quite so sure with the ones we've got are really good enough. Anyway, one of these was 8 hours ago. Brentford, Sunderland, Newcastle, FC Copenhagen, Eintracht Frankfurt, Sturm Graz, Sporting CP, and RB Salzburg are among the clubs showing interest in English centre-back Michael Parker. So he's certainly got plenty of interest in him with all these teams. So really, what chance would we have? That is the problem. I think we'd be in a bidding war if that really is true. All those want him, I mean, I'm not sure. But anyway, bids are expected soon for the 21-year-old or Grit player. Since his arrival from WBA, obviously West Brom, in February 2026, so not long ago, only a few months ago, if that. Parker has been impressive, making 10 appearances in the Allsvenskan domestic league for the 25-26 season. His contract with the Swedish club expires on 31st of the 12th, 2028. His current market value is 75k, according to Transfer Market. Right. Well, let's get into this a bit more. Let's have a look. Got another article, which is pretty much might be saying similar stuff. Two news. Newcastle United are among several clubs monitoring 21-year-old central defender Michael Parker, according to transfer journalist at Rudy Galletti. Parker, who has impressed for Ogrit, is it IS in Sweden, is also being tracked by Sunderland, Brentford, FC Copenhagen, Eintracht Frankfurt, Sturm Graz, Red Bull Salzburg, and Sporting CP. No bids have been made yet, but interest is growing quickly, with offers in the 3 to 5 million euros range expected soon. So there we go. I mean, it could be a bidding war, unfortunately. Here. So we will see. Let's go on to what comments that other Bees fans have got about this, what they feel about this one. If it's going to happen. This is a Griffin Park grapevine. Obviously, the independent Brentford FC message board. Week Rumour. This is put on here. Michael Parker, 21 or grit IS, defensive player, centre back. Let's see what they make of this one. And let's just see. Right. Yeah, so Rudy Galletti, exclusive Sunderland, Newcastle, Brentford, FC Copenhagen, Eintracht Frankfurt, Sturm Graz, Sporting CP and RB Salzburg are interested in Michael Parker. Bids are expected soon. The 21-year-old All Grits player has impressed since arriving from WBA. Somebody saying there, Gaps. Didn't see. Apologies, Chris Smith. 8 clubs this journal has inside info on. Wow. From Banana. Long time ago, B. Just spent a few minutes wondering what position an IS plays. Google came to the rescue. Ziggy's human. More clubs than I've got in my golf bag. Exactly. Bunts around. This is Les Biavinu. Bunts around various lower league under 21s. Didn't break through at West Brom. So farmed out on loan. Moved to Sweden in the last window. Joins the Premier League side 6 months later. That would seem an unlikely story. Well, could be. Well, we'll see. Banana again here. Unless it's in his agent's dream and he called a journalist and got paid £50 for a narration of said dream. Chris Smith, 1992. B team were on the surface of things you'd imagine. Lee Biavinu, 21 and seems a long way off the first team. Would have to be registered in the EPL squad to play. Chomp, yes. Parker is genuinely my number one target for this summer. Must like him then, must know a lot about him to be excited. Well, let's hope. I mean, if he is, well, a lot of mixed ones there, some obviously jokey ones. A little bit jokey, some of them. But, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure on this one. If there's other teams after him as well, I mean, it really will be a bidding war, I can see. And do we want to go into that properly, Brentford? I don't know. I'm really not sure on this one, guys. I'm really not. So I think we'll just give that up as some. Maybe it may happen. No bids are happening yet, anyway. Let's just wait and see. He will know, obviously, our league, the English league, and he's played over here. He's obviously was at West Brom. Yeah. I guess he could be a decent one, but let's wait and see on this one, I think. But another one that's been talked about, and has been talked about for a little while actually, is this guy, Matvey Ponomarenko. And again, he's been spoke about here. Us being linked with him. 20 million, 20 years old, of course, centre forward, which is good. Another striker. Always can do with that. The original, well, there was quite a few original ones were mentioned about him. This was just 4 hours ago, though. According to Ekrem Konur, Brentford are monitoring Ukrainian striker Matvei Ponomarenko. Ponomarenko is contracted to Dynamo Kiev until 2028, and his current value is 12 million euros. He scored 13 goals in 15 league matches in the 25-26 season. Well, we're continually being linked to him, so does that mean we are definitely interested? I'd like to say yes, but I'm not totally sure. There's talk and there's talk, and then there's actually walking the walk and doing it. And I'm not so sure we are definitely getting him yet. And there's already, I mentioned this before, it was on the BBC website, BBC Sport, Matvei Ponomarenko. Brentford had taken a strong interest. That was April. So, 2 or 3 months ago? Just trying to see if there's anything even more up to date. It's now saying AC Milan are interested in him as well. Go back to March. They're saying, could Matvei Ponomarenko replace Igor Thiago? And let's be honest, is Thiago going to go anywhere just yet? I don't think so. Not yet. He's got to have at least one more season. Let's see if he can be as good, not just a flash in the pan, like he was last season. So, for me, I'm not sure with this one either. There's a lot of talk about it still, but nothing concrete, nothing's happened, no bid. We haven't gone in for him at all. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on this one, guys, to be honest. Another wait and see, I think, and see what happens. But this is another new one that I definitely didn't know about, only just recently. And it's this guy, Rooney Bargishi. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, probably not. Bargishi, Rooney Bargishi. I don't know if that's right. Probably butchered it, I should do. I don't know. This is yet another one, and is this really happening? Is this another rumour? I'm going to look into a few more things about it, just articles to see if there's anything more. Right, he's saying he's a target for up to 6 Premier League clubs. Yeah. Yeah, he's right, let's get this one on. I'll go back to the other one in a minute. Rooney Bargishi is a target for up to 6 Premier League clubs: Aston Villa, Brighton, Brentford, Everton, Leeds United and Sunderland. That's that team talk. they got anything more? That's obviously Iriola. Right. Nothing more there. Let's go back to the other one. We'll go to, hold on a minute, let's go to this. Yeah, so 20 right wing, 10 million. 4 hours ago, Brentford is one of several Premier League clubs that have inquired. So they've inquired. So, and this is allegedly, I would say, have inquired about the situation of 20-year-old Swedish winger Rooney Bargi, I don't know how you say it exactly. But anyway, Aston Villa, Sunderland, so Swedish, it's obviously, I don't know how you say that. Aston Villa, Sunderland, Brighton and Everton are also monitoring the situation. Leeds United is another interested club and has held a long-term interest in the winger. Barcelona is willing to allow Bargi to leave this summer to free up space in their squad, and he's open to permanent offers. However, sources have told Team Talk that the player's preference is a loan move to play regular first-team football, which would preserve the possibility of a return to Barcelona. Bargi has 3 caps at Sweden and made 21 appearances in the 2025-26 season, the Liga season, I should say, where he scored 1 goal and provided 1 assist. His contract is valid until 2029, and Transfer Market estimates his market value to be 15 million euros. Earlier in 2026, reports linked Liverpool with offers of up to 50 million euros. Separate reports in May 2026 suggested a transfer fee of 10 million euros could be sufficient, which doesn't sound a massive amount, does it? And also, if he only wants to come away on loan to play regular first-team football, he'd definitely get it here at the Bees. I mean, I'd love, what about a loan deal? Why not? What about a loan deal? Maybe getting back sometime in the future. Getting Rod, he's still ready to. He wants to go on loan. Let's get him. Let's do a loan deal for this guy. Barcelona transfer new starlet emerges as target for 6 Premier League clubs. So the 20-year-old has been regarded as one of European football's top talents since breaking into the first team at Copenhagen. Such was his impact in Denmark that Barcelona pushed to secure his signature, and a total of 10 starts and 18 substitute outings came during his debut campaign with the Catalan Giants. However, the La Liga champions appear intent on significantly strengthening their attacking ranks, with Anthony Gordon having already moved to Camp Nou and Atletico Madrid's Julian Alvarez being heavily linked with a transfer. According to Team Talk, those developments have led to Barcelona making the Sweden international available for transfer. Which Premier League clubs want Bargi? The report alleges that Barcelona would be prepared to cash in on a player, but they signed for a fee in the region of £2 million. £2 million. From Bargi's perspective, he would prefer a loan move in order to try to prove that he can still be an asset to Barcelona in the future. Of the six Premier League clubs mentioned, Aston Villa are the most notable, with future European participants Sunderland and Brighton also believed to be monitoring the situation. Brentford, Everton and Leeds United are further 3 clubs who would be interested in holding formal discussions. A business decision for Barcelona. Given that Bargi has successfully returned from a serious knee injury suffered in 2023, he deserves huge credit for earning a transfer to Barcelona. Barcelona's investment in him appeared to be a major coup, both in terms of finances and the player's potential. Nevertheless, Barcelona's thinking will be that they can generate a fee of at least 5 times more than they paid for the prospect. And that could be needed to comply with La Liga's financial regulations. That all said, it does feel particularly harsh on Bargi, who could be happy with 2 goals and 4 assists during 25-26, when he only featured for 872 minutes across all competitions and never played 90 minutes in a single of his 28 outings. If a Premier League club are able to win the race for his signature, it should be viewed as some shrewd business. Yeah, well, there we go. I mean, could that be us? Could we get him on loan? Maybe. Why not? I mean, this would be incredible if we could. He wants regular first team football. Well, he's definitely getting it with Brentford. So, for me, could this be a no-brainer, at least for a loan as well to start with? And if they are still planning on selling him, let's get him full time. I mean, we've done it with Coyote. He was initially on loan. And then we stumped up the money and bought him permanently from Fiorentina. Could we do the same for this guy? You know, he's another talent, another, class. He's another baller, obviously, class player. Playing for Barcelona, you should be, shouldn't you? So for me, I mean, could this be another deal we want to get into and done? I mean, the problem is there are plenty of big teams after him, and like if it is Liverpool still are looking at him, and obviously Aston Villa, of course, is another one. They may hold the cards over us slightly, I would say. But Sunderland, obviously, in going to Europe, so are Brighton. Obviously, Everton and Leeds and us aren't. So Villa, Sunderland, Brighton may be the teams more likely if he wants to play in Europe, obviously. If he just wants to have experience of playing in the Premier League, well, it will be us, Everton or Leeds, obviously. But for me, let's try and do business. And, it's going to be hard. Because as I say, other teams are definitely after him. So this won't be straightforward for us, I'm afraid. But we will see. Another one, we just got to wait and see now. Let's concentrate on the Saeed Armada deal first. Let's get that over the line anyway. The second bid now, I think it will be accepted. I've got a feeling they're going to accept it, Cologne. I really do. It's just a matter of days now, time. And I think our second signing will be here very soon. Inside Marla, and this old Michael Parker one, just not sure on. Could be a rumour anyway, and might not happen. And as are the others, but the one definite for me is Saeed Armada at the moment. Let's hope they do accept that second bid, because even if they don't, let's carry on. If we're serious about this player, then let's go for it. Let's go big, go bigger. get it done before the serious stuff begins, the bidding war, or so if there is one. Let's get this done and out of the way, and don't get into that bidding war because we won't win, I don't think. So, yeah, this is exciting, guys. This is I didn't know this was going to be the case. I thought I was just going to be talking about one player, but now this is more of a reality that could happen with Saeed Armada. Second bid, and they are really seriously considering this one. After the first bid was pretty much rejected. So for me, it's just a matter of time now. It's just a matter of time. I'm sure we'll get a Fab Romano, article soon saying, here we go. Job player done deal. So let's see. I'm looking forward to this. I'm so excited about it. 2 players we could have already, guys. Amazing. So anyway, follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182 down there. I'm on Discord, Steve the B. Also subscribe to my channel here. Obviously, Mr. B, Hive Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes, keep subbing, guys. It's much appreciated. Get my subs going up, please. Still stuck on 237. I don't know what's going on. Come on, guys. Please get me up. Get me going up. I'm putting some good, decent content out. So please, please watch. Please sub. I do appreciate your support. Everyone that is still with me on here and likes what I'm doing. So, if there's anyone new coming in, please sub. It'd be great. But anyway, guys, it's been a great stream. I've enjoyed this one. Some exciting news, more up to date with transfer wise, and let's just see. This could happen very soon. We could have Saeed Armada at the club very, very soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you're watching live or on playback, of course. I'm going to bounce, so got other things to do. Hopefully, be back possibly tomorrow with another stream, depending. We'll see what happens. Or Friday. Obviously got the World Cup to do. That'll be, maybe predictions. May do that, and obviously do some watch-alongs and things for the World Cup, as well as doing these still. If we get any more transfer news, any more other players coming in, obviously I will put it on here. Be up to you, Rich. You just about got here. Well, I'm about to go, about to finish up. But thanks for coming in. Big up, Mr. B. It'll be up to you, Rich. Had some very exciting news regarding Saeed Armada. We made a second bid, 45 million euros, so 38 million pounds, with £5 million euros bonuses, and other things, sell-on clause, other things. So it's exciting. I feel we could get this over the line now. The first bid was obviously rejected, so we're looking now to tie this up with a second bid. If not, it may take a third. It may have to increase it. We'll wait and see on this one, and I think it could happen very soon. I really do. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with this. They've yet to respond for this second bid, and if they do happen to reject it, I think we'll at least come in with one more, at least, and see how much more we can tempt them. But anyway, guys, as I say, thanks to people in the live chat. It was only 2, but thanks to those guys, and as I say, thanks to everyone watching live or on playback. I'm good about. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'm getting myself out of here. Until the next one, guys. Till then, I'm gone. I'm going. Cheers, guys. Bye.